Alright, so if you've been to a mechanic, you got a front-wheel drive car, you've probably heard him say, hey, you need a new CV axle. Question is, do you really? Well, here's how it breaks down. So this is your CV joint, goes up to the axle, goes into the transmission. Now, there's a couple of times when, yeah, you definitely need to. What happens is these boots split, which I'll show you here in a second. There are times when they'll call them and say, hey, you need to replace them, and all it really is, you see right there, how there's just this little bit of grease coming out of it. That just means that the boot's getting a little old, it's getting a little loose, the clamp's a little worn out, and grease is starting to seep. This is starting to sling grease all over the engine and all over everything else. Would I tell them about it? No. You know, me, I wouldn't call this out. Honestly, if you're cool, if I like you, I'm just going to take my very special, very specific purposed tool. Go like this here. Give it a nice little squeeze. And, hey, it's fixed. Well, maybe not fixed, but you know what? The grease isn't going to be splurging out any more than it already is. Oh, this one's a little loose too. Might as well get this one. Now, for a disclaimer, I better not see any of you saying, hey, I seen this on YouTube. I saw that guy do this, so I'm going to do it with my just random tool. Just no. Just don't do it. I'm going to smack you. Or, you know, somebody else on my behalf better smack you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get into a situation where, yeah, you need a new axle. And that would be this one right here. Okay, the boot's torn open. Let me rotate the tire, get my light on it. So, yeah, there's a section right here. Get this set up. Light's being stupid. Okay, so not only is the grease all splurged out of this thing, this is really hard to multitask like this, but if you look inside here and pull the boot back, and you can't really see it on the camera that well, but anyway, those joints in there, those are all rusted out. All the grease is gone. The joints are rusted. One of the walls that holds that in place is broken. Yeah, that one needs replaced. And that's something that, if it doesn't get replaced soon, somebody's going to have a bad freaking day. Okay, so that's when you need your axle replaced. If the boot's just torn open a little bit, grease is slung everywhere, we'll let you know about it. It's kind of how it goes. Most mechanics feel the same way. Some might tell you you need it. But at the point where it just splits, it's not really that big of a hazard. It's once it splits and all the grease is gone and it starts, if you hear clicking when you're turning, it's time to get it replaced. That one, it's got rust on it, get it replaced. So that's when it's needed. Other than that, you know, motor on.